ahead. But it's going to be beautiful out there. So lots of sunshine today. You're heading into the 90s. Here's a look at that air quality alert. This is not anything new, okay? We've had this before. If you have asthma, if you have emphysema, if you have any type of respiratory illness, this will impact you. We are going to dive into a little more of the detail of this coming up in just a little bit, but I just want you to know firsthand, we do have an air quality alert issued by the National Weather Service. Visibilities are great this morning. No worries about fog. Look how clear across the board it is. Is it a Galveston weekend for you? Okay, beautiful out there. I mean, you're heading into the 90s. Should be really, really nice. Live look, this is the Gulf Freeway heading into downtown. You can see the skyline there. So again, visibility is not a problem. We are feeling like summer today. We are in the mid to low 70s right now, 72 in Conroe, 69 there in Tomball, 71 in Sugar Land. So all in all, it is a mild, muggy start to the day. And then by the afternoon, we're going back into the 90s. Now, our latest drought report is released, and this is reflecting all of the recent rain. So this really updated yesterday. Notice right through the heart of Harris County, not any stage of a drought. That is incredible. That just shows you what all the recent rain did. Then notice the dry conditions, that's in the yellow. We were up to severe conditions where that yellow is. So all the recent rain has really taken the drought pretty much out of the picture here. If you go closer into Wharton and Victoria, there is still a severe drought there. You can see in between Cleveland and Livingston, but that is it. So all that rain has really put a dent in our drought. Good news across the board. So that was really, really nice to see. As far as the rainfall goes for the month of May, we are almost 4.5 inches above average. So again, all the recent rain just shows you how we're above average for the month, above average for the year. Lots of sunshine today. We don't have to worry about the rain, at least through the weekend. So you've got a weekend of sunny skies. High temperatures are heading right around 90 to the low 90s, so it is going to be a hot day today. An abundance of sunshine, mostly calm winds, and that is going to lead to this stagnant air. This is common here in Houston, right? When we start to get a stretch of these dry, sunny, summer-like days, it can lead to higher ozone counts, and that pollution kind of drapes across the city. So even during your sunset this evening, don't be surprised if you see a little haze out there. You can see it during your sunrise and your sunset. This is that ozone action day the National Weather Service issues. So Harris, Brazoria, Galveston County, really talking to you. But I'd say even in Fort Bend or Montgomery, let's say you have a kiddo that has asthma. You want to try to limit that exercise outside. I know it's tough, but if you can get it in the first portion of the day, remember that peaks during the peak daytime heating hours, so during the afternoon hours. So just keep in mind if you want to get maybe some of that exercise in for the first portion of the day. Yesterday, we went to a high of 90. If you were outside, you're like, yeah, I know. It was hot. It was a hot day yesterday. Day number 2. We're pushing repeat for today. But look, our average for this time of the year is 90. So, as we approach June 1st on Monday, our average temperatures are going to continue to increase. The record today is 99. I just want to put things in perspective. I know it's hot, but we're average, okay? If you're new to Houston, this is exactly where we should be, and at least we're not talking about high relative humidity. Galveston, great weekend for the island. Anybody heading out to the island, fabulous. Winds are calm. Waves are not as choppy. Always watch those little ones, but again, waves are cooperating. It's really good news. IH, anybody catching a flight, excited for the summer outlook? It's looking great at the airport, so hopefully all is well for you. Today, temperatures go to 90. Saturday, Sunday, about the same. We just have a hot weekend ahead. Okay, lots of sunshine. The big pattern change begins on Monday, June 1st. Notice is June 1st, but sometimes I know that's not appealing, but at least you know what you're going to get this weekend. I mean, sunny skies, hot conditions, so just get ready with the sunscreen. We are here, all right? Mid to low 70s this morning, Pearland 72, Conroe 72, Galveston currently 75. I have a feeling the island this weekend may be packed. It's going to be a great weekend. Winds are mostly calm. That's going to help a lot of the wave heights as well. I like that. Winds are calm across the board. Because we have clear skies and calm winds, that is what's leading to an air quality alert, an ozone action day. So heads up, if you have asthma, emphysema, limit that physical activity, that exercise in the afternoon. It can create a shortness of breath. So if you have a little one who has asthma, just be prepared. If they do anything outside, watch them carefully, look for that inhaler if you need it. Mid to upper 80s from lunchtime through your early afternoon, rounding the corner to 90 this afternoon. Remember, peak daytime heating, usually around 3 to 5 p.m. Rain chances. They slightly return Sunday, not that bad, 30%. But Jen, notice rain chances every single day next week. Not a washout next week, but daily rain chances. So, you know what? Speaking of exercise, if you are going to do physical activity outside today, I would do it for the first part of the day for a couple reasons. One, it's going to be hot this afternoon. You're heading to 90, okay, 90 degrees this afternoon, but also the air quality. As we reach our peak daytime heating in the afternoon, that's when I'm expecting our air quality to go to unhealthy for sensitive groups. Asthma, emphysema, a respiratory illness, even the little ones this afternoon, they may catch a shortness of breath. Tomorrow, I think air quality improves, and then especially on Sunday, that's when winds will start to pick up. So poor air quality can lead to an irritation of the eyes, the nose, and the throat. Similar impacts, just like a high allergy day. If you have any asthma or respiratory illness, heart and lung conditions, you may notice that shortness of breath this afternoon, especially when exercising. That's why I say if you do physical activity outside, you pick the first portion of the day. After about 1, 2 o'clock, that's when you'll see those higher ozone numbers and potentially some hazy skies kind of draped across the skyline. In combination with that, check out your mold spore count. If that is the irritant for you, it is at heavy levels right now. Your ragweed low levels, which that's good news. Love to see the tree in the grass, non-existent. None. Love to see that, but it's the mold spore count. So mold spore count, and you've got that air quality alert. Keep that in mind. You may want to take some of those decongestants. Winds are calm across the board. Okay, so that's what's leading to the air quality alert under clear skies. Good news though, maybe if you're planning to head out to the island or maybe along any of the coastal areas for today. I think by Saturday afternoon those winds will start to pick up, and by Sunday you'll have to be watching those wave heights again. But today is really looking nice along the island. 70s this morning. This is like a typical summer pattern. We are in the 70s. We're heading to 90 under that air quality alert.